I don't think Americans want to be saved. I think what's going to happen, and the only way that Americans are going to learn, and I mean this very sincerely, not in a derogatory way, that we act like little children. That Americans are some of the most selfish people in this world. I really believe that. We only care when something negatively affects us. The number one comment I get is, Paul, I can't afford to do this. I can't. That's fine. Then don't. That's fine. But let me tell you what's going to happen. There is a seed I learned about in Yellowstone called the lodgepole pine. And it has this resin on the outside of it. And when this seed falls to the ground, it'll sit there for years or decades. The only way for that seed to germinate is for the resin to be removed. And that is through high temperatures. 125 to 142 degrees. A forest fire. See, that forest fire doesn't care if you're living paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't care if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Republican, if you're Democrat. It doesn't care. It will burn everything in its path. Bambi, water buffalo, bees, grass, tents, camping sites, cabins. It doesn't care. And that's what too many of us are just waiting for. And then when that fire comes, when the economy goes down the toilet, when all of our oil reserves are gone and gas prices get really bad, because we haven't even seen the worst of it yet. You think it's bad now? Buckle up, Buttercup. It's about to get really ugly. And we're all going to be scrambling, asking our neighbors for help. Hey, can you help me? The people that you ignored while they were suffering, you're going to go to them and they're going to be busy taking care of themselves because they're not going to be able to. They're going to tell you, sorry, I have to go to work. Sorry, I have to make money. But I'm your neighbor. Sorry, I'm going to take care of myself. I can't afford to. That's what's going to happen. Some people will survive the fire. Some people won't. The majority of people won't. You still have the power for a short more time to do something. You can continue to say, I'm not going to give a damn about my neighbors, and wait for the fire to come, because it will come. I can see the smoke on the horizon with the economy. It's going to get bad. Bad, especially with AI, with the US dollar going down, with the port of Hormuz being closed, spending $1 billion on this and $1 billion a day on the war. We are insolvent as a country. We are not even net positive anymore. We are a liability. I wouldn't give a loan to the United States right now. You think it's bad now? Being poor is not an excuse for silence. I'm sorry. It sucks. It does. It sucks. I grew up poor. You can speak up now and save democracy because it's hanging on by a thread. And you can go ahead and live paycheck to paycheck. That's cool. That's great. But I want you to go look up the wildcat strike from the 1980s with France. 22% of their country went on strike. People that were poor, people that lived paycheck to paycheck, people that couldn't afford to strike. For 3 weeks they did it. Oh my gosh, there's no way. That's fine. That's fine. Keep saying it. I can't. That's fine. But don't come asking me for a bucket of water. Don't ask your neighbor for a bucket of water, because they're going to be busy putting out the fires on their own houses. And right now, we have spot fires everywhere. And we're holding onto the water saying, sucks to be you. I'm going to wait till the fire catches my house. And then all the water is going to be drained, just like in LA. And we're all not going to have enough water. That's what's going to happen with the economy. I'm just being 100%. You want to be selfish? There's a consequence for that. When you're ready to be uncomfortable, then you let me know. But don't come asking me for a bucket of water if you weren't even willing to sign a goddamn petition for a general strike. Don't come and ask your neighbors for a bucket of water if you're not even willing to get off your lazy ass on a Saturday and protest every 4 months. If you're not even willing to post on social media or talk to your MAGA parents or your MAGA brothers or put a flag upside down, if you're not even willing to be uncomfortable a little bit, then you're complicit in what's happening. Evil succeeds when good people do nothing. We will not remember the words of our enemies, rather the silence of our friends. But go ahead. Take care of me. But don't come ask me for a bucket of water when your house is on fire, because I'm going to be taking care of my own house. Have a white day.